I'm Pastor Adedayo Akin-Taylor Ekong. My father is the late Chief Akin-Taylor, and a very prominent person in this country, in Nigeria. But that has brought us up, all his children, up with a lot of discipline. I went to Mayflower School in Kenya, where from there I went to Anglican Girls Grammar School at Abeokuta. You see, all we did, even with his money, he didn't send me abroad. But I did my my schooling in Nigeria. And then from there I went to Federal College of Education in Gongola State of those days, now Adamawa. I'm talking of 1983. And from there, under ABU, under Ahmadu Bello University, but went to Zaria to finish up my Bachelor's of Education in Language Arts and major in Psychology. That is the person you are talking to. Women are not afraid of entering into politics. You can see that the tempo has gone down because it's so sad that women are being suppressed in this country, marginalized in a terrible way. Nobody gives value to what we bring on the table. I will tell you this. What happened in 2023 is because when a woman wants to work, she puts in her all, even in the face of adversity and the danger. It's a gift that God has given us, but Nigeria being a patriarchal society where we have the male dominates the women, is because they don't even give the women enough room to express themselves. We saw what happened to the likes of Natasha and so on, even Eti in the Senate. It's really sad. How many people do we have in this House of Rep that are female? Some of them have been dropped now. It's sad. I even expect new parties like NDC, they said 50%, give them free. Encourage us to come out. How many women in Lagos, I can count them at the tip of my fingers, how many women are given tickets, have been given tickets to run. And we're saying 35%. What 35%? Well, even at the rating right now, we're at the bottom of the ladder. I think we can do better. We can give women the chance to run and to come out for election, to vie for position, and hold them accountable, and let's see the difference. And that is why I'm saying right now, I will make the difference. A lot of people have been going to House of Reps, Senate from Eti Osa. Once I get there, you will see the difference because it will be crystal clear. The National Assembly as it is today is a compromised National Assembly, to my own observation, because a lot of people have their hands soiled and they cannot come out to say no when they are supposed to say no, and yes when they are supposed to say yes. It's sad that a lot of Nigerians are there for their personal, for their stomach infrastructure, let me use it. And one thing I keep saying is the fact that people think they will live forever. They can never live forever. At the end of the day, it's 6 feet below the ground that will end everybody. And people have no fear of God anymore. We need a leader that is more sympathetic to the people. That is the truth. I'm telling you, when you have leaders that have fear of God and more sympathetic to the people, things will get better. The rule of law should really prevail. It's not that people should not be in the pockets of the government. If we have judges, we have lawyers, we have police people, the courts are crossed. If everyone is responsible enough and dedicated to discharge their duties without fear nor favor, Nigeria will be a better country. And these people should be brought to book as far as I'm concerned. You cannot continue to cover up all these ills and evil that has plagued our society. I think the people are more anxious now than even 2023. A lot of things are wrong and are going wrong on a daily basis. And people, if you ask me, and from my own investigation and talking to people, because I'm a grassroots person, I feel the pulse of the people. I'm in contact with them. I feel their pains. So I know that even the people they use, everybody is tired. Because Nigerians deserve better, no matter what people are saying. This is not life. I remember those days in Obalende, you can go and sleep with your doors open and nothing will happen to you. Go and try it now. Even where people claim that it's a safe area, you see that it's not the same. It's not the same. Even when you are walking on the road, you are walking on eggshells because you don't know what will happen in the next in minutes. You don't know how secured you are. You don't know whether kidnappers are behind you or are in front of you. It's terrible. And there's hunger in the land. A lot of people are suffering right now. Eti Osa is very important in Lagos State because it's the commercial center of Lagos State. Almost everything you need, the Lagos Island, the banks, the commercial offices, everything, the refinery, the airport. No, well, airports, we have one in Dangote right now. Towards that axis. So we're looking at a situation where my concern is about Lagos State, but especially Eti Osa. So as a parliamentarian, you know what it means to be a parliamentarian, to put in effect the right laws and everything that will enhance the community, that will help the community. That is a priority. And being a people-based person, the need of my constituency is going to be a paramount one. Eti Osa especially. Eti Osa, to me, has been neglected. Yes, we have all the commercial offices there, but what are they really putting into developing Eti Osa? In Eti Osa, do you know that we don't even have clinics, general clinics that people can just go? The local government clinics, go there. I sent somebody there yesterday. I was shocked. They didn't even have drugs at all in the clinic. I think we have to look into that. We have to look into the aspect of infrastructure, educational facility for our children and youths. A lot has to be done in terms of that. Then maternal health care, mother and child. We've heard of and seen, at least when I was the chairman of Labour Party in Lagos State, we've had issues where a lot of mother and child died as a result of poor health facility. And this is, to me, is very sad. We have a lot of youths which they are wasting their lives instead of enhancing and helping them to grow so that they will be responsible citizens that can contribute meaningfully to the development of Lagos State as a whole. But none of these things are done. People leave school. The other day somebody was telling me, what do you want me to do? I left school a few years ago. I had a first class and I'm still looking for a job because he's a child of nobody. But one thing these people who are in power, what they have forgotten is the fact that a lot of them, they are from humble background. And you expect that people from humble background will be more passionate about the masses. It's so unfortunate that the story is not so. One thing I can tell you for sure is that the party they are afraid of right now is NDC. That is the main opposition in this country. The main opposition to turn and change the trajectory right now. You talked about almost 90% of why are they doing that? Because a lot of them are afraid of being sent to prison. A lot of them have skeleton in their wardrobes. A lot of them have not done the right thing. A lot of them have embezzled the people's funds. And they think the way out is to attach themselves to the ruling party. I want to see how long that will last. One thing I want to tell you for sure now is that Nigerians are wiser. The youths are not resting on their oars to make sure that the right things are done. The truth of the matter is that children are being kidnapped on a daily basis. And instead of ensuring that the aspect of security for the human life is kept in such a way that people will not be afraid to send their children to school, neither should people be afraid of leaving their homes for work and to return safely. This should be a priority. Well, the magic, to be honest with you, is the people. To me, the people were desirous of a change at all costs, irrespective of where they come from, without any tribal sentiments. And when you also have a leader that knows what he's doing, a leader of integrity, a leader that can lead right, under my leadership, we tried our best to make sure that things are put in the proper perspective. The people who were desirous of change were encouraged to do the right thing. And you saw what happened during the collation center when a lot of our marks were stolen. I fought to, as a leader, with all my team in place, because we monitored everything. We did not just sit back expecting manna to drop from heaven. Everything you saw during the 2023 election was a collective responsibility by the whole of Lagosians. For 2027 election, I'm hoping that it would be a credible one. It will be a violent-free election, because I'm really concerned about that because of what happened in 2023 election. So we're hoping that politics should not be such that they waste people's lives and steal people's mandate. If we do good by the people, or we have led the people in such a way that we are seen as leaders, not as oppressors. Everyone should be able to come out to vote for who they prefer, to vote for the people that they think they can lead us aright. We are in a situation in Nigeria that things are just upside down right now. And the likes of me have come out to change the trajectory, because I believe in a people's-based government where everybody matters.